morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are. Today is another special day, and my name is Uche Lin. I'm a founder and CEO of 24 Digital Skills Nigeria, and today we have another thought-provoking topic and one of the world pressing issues. We have distinguished speakers from all over the globe that are going to share their perspective as regards to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals for a sustainable world. And here with me in the studio, we have experts from different walks of life that are going to share their input. They are going to share their heart out for us. They're going to share their nuggets of wisdom with everyone here today. Um, don't go nowhere. It's never going to be a dull moment because we are all good to, especially SDG 4. So we are creating awareness for the actualization of Global Goals Con 2030. So please join us. We also bring
Is it my turn to speak? Because Dr. Uche, you are not properly audible. Your voice is cracking in between. So I can't hear you. Are we starting right now? Can somebody hear me?
Yes, you're audible, Dr. Naveen.
So should I continue? Dr. Uche, can you hear us? Her voice was breaking. So as a first speaker, I think I can start. Dr. Rania, what do you say? Should I start or? Nice to see you. We have done so many conferences together. I think I should start, isn't it? Okay. So, very good evening from India. This is Naveen Gupta. So, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to talk about SDGs. Now, what is as an SDG? I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
No, not
Is
visible.
it? Okay, that's great. So, we are here to talk about UN SDG goals, and there are 17 goals. So, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Uche for organizing this wonderful conference for the different countries people. So, I am from India. So this is a little bit about me. So I am an educator, computer educator basically, and I have a vast experience in this field of computer education and national award by the Ministry of Education India. And I have trained approximately 20,000 educator across the globe. Since the inception from the last 3 years, I am working with Dr. Uche for the various projects, webinars in initial stages, and after the COVID. So we in during the COVID we have done a lot of work. Now these are the eminent speakers for today's session. I welcome you all, those who are in the waiting list or those who are on the stage. Now, what are the 17 SDG goals and why UN wants to implement all this? So the SDGs are set of 17 goals set by the United Nations. What's the purpose? To aim, end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure the prosperity for all across the globe people. The goal covers wide range of issues including health, education, gender, equality, and climate change. So I'm going to just give you some of the goals. So the goal number one is no poverty, which talks about extreme poverty and reduce inequality, increase basic service such as education, healthcare, and clean water for all people. Zero hunger. So that's by 2030, end hunger and malnutrition, ensure the access, safe nutrition, and sufficient food for all, support sustainable agriculture and a food system, good health of well-being. So across the globe, we want after the COVID, the medical services, we have already known to this that how the medical services across the globe was vanished by the one of the virus corona. So we want the world should be well equipped with all these health being. Though I am going to speak about quality education, I'm going to give you a more details on quality education, which is SDG 4, to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all. I'm going to speak about this. Before that, I'm just sharing you some of the gender equality. So that's again, we should not talk about the genders, we should talk about all the persons. Clean water sanitization is goal number 6. Affordable clean energies, so this is a major problem across the globe, like reliable, sustainable, and modern energy. This include increasing the share of renewable sources rather than depending upon the nature, depending upon the resources. We should use renewable resources. We should stop mining, we should stop using the natural resources. We are harming all this. Decent work and economic growth of the world population, higher levels of productive technological innovation through the decent work condition. That is another goal of UN. Now, let's discuss in detail achieving SDG 4.0 quality education for all. Yani across the globe, every person should have a knowledge, basic, at least basic education wherein he can do some calculations, wherein he can do some kind of reading and writing, some kind of signature. So that is what achievement required UN SDG goal 4. Now, what is that? Education is not only fundamental human right, but also key driver achieving sustainable development and creating better future for all. So if we teach everyone for the sustainable development, so it means that we are making a world a better place to live. And that is only possible through an education. Now, as I have already talked about, inclusive and equitable, it means it should be given to everyone in a same manner. It should not be like richer are getting more education rather than a poor. So everyone should get on a same platform. Everybody should get a same kind of education, whether it is a wealthiest person or whether it is a near needy person. And the innovation and digital literacy is required to live in this world. Now, these are the targets and ensure inclusive and equitable quality, increase the number of youth adult with a relevant financial success. So people should get more, and by educating them, we should get them more financial success. Enhance the accessibility, technical and vocational tertiary education. Vocational means the skill education. They should be able to survive in the world of this kind of environment wherein cut and throat competition. They should get some skill subjects, they should get some skill knowledge wherein they can work on this. Importance is the foundation achieving of all. It empowers individual and provides them to right skill needed to contribute to the society. So everyone, when you are getting an education, so you should contribute towards the society. That's the way we are doing in this conference. We want to educate the world with our knowledge of UN SDG goals, other technical concepts, which 21st century skills is always doing. Challenging faced in achieving. Achieving SDG 4.0 require eliminating education inequality, improving access to quality education, developing. So this is a situation wherein 80% are uneducated, 20% are educated. So we need to convert into the reverse order, as we can see. With a figure, you can think how we can support the SDG. We should give the education to all, encourage life learning opportunity for personal and professional. Everyone should be personalized and professionalized developed. Support marginalized community in accessing. We should segregate the society communities, and we should give them the education to each and every part of the world, so that we can support we can come with a SDG 4.0 for quality education for the world. Thank you for joining us. Commitment to achieving Sustainable Development Goal 4.0 and 10. Let's work together a better future for all. You all can connect me with a QR code you can scan, and this is my QR code for various social media handle. And last, I would like to thank 21st DG Scales, Dr. Uche, and all the prominent people in the jury in the panel discussion. So I would like to thank everyone. So that's end of my quality education. So I'll pass on the stage to another speaker. Whomsoever is the next speaker, you may start. Thank you, everyone. Namaste to all from India.
Namaste.
Okay, thank you so much for that a wonderful presentation. I believe you can hear me now. I'm so sorry my network has been off and on, it's not stable. You can see from the screen that I'm still freezing up. I'm so super sorry about that. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. You are audible. You are audible.
I am not. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that insightful presentation on quality education. Honestly, come 2030, we have less than 7 years. That is why all hands must be on decks for for the movement of actualization of SDG goals come 2030. Thank you so much. That is why this campaign is very important. We really need a massive campaign as regards to make sure that all children anywhere in the world will be, taken out from school and placed them on the education sector where they rightly belong. They really deserve quality and equitable education and to promote lifelong learning and best practices. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. So, with that being said, I would like to call the next speaker here, Professor Dr. Rania Lampord. We're from Greece. Please inspire us. The stage is all yours now.
Good afternoon from Greece. Would like to congratulate 21st Digital Skills Academy for organizing another very important conference on sustainable development goals. And of course, I would like to thank Dr. Rucha for her kind invitation. I am Rania Lampo. I'm a multi-awarded STEM educator, ICT teacher trainer, and author and researcher. Currently, I'm working on writing STEM project for Greek schools, and also I'm STEM instructor at the Greek Astronomy Space Company. So my focus today will be on Sustainable Goal 12 about responsible consumption and production, and my topic will be how technology can revolutionize waste management. Because waste management has been an important issue for many decades. Garbage produced by modern societies and our way of living in general are becoming more harmful to the environment with each passing year. So garbage that could be reused, we see is being left to rot and pollute the air. It seems, however, that we are at a turning point in this war against garbage. Recycling technology is advancing in leaps and bounds, and this try to reduce humanity's needs for raw materials. Some of the most recent and beneficial developments include a process known as ultra-fast pyrolysis and on-site recycling systems. And furthermore, several kinds of bacteria can be used to deal with plastic waste, greatly accelerating its decomposition rate. Finally, we can see that thanks to startups, advanced recycling technologies are constantly becoming cheaper and more effective. All this plays a vital role in what is known as smart waste management. And what smart waste management is, this relies on cutting-edge technology in order to increase trash collection efficiency, lower its costs, and make it greener. That means minimize the levels of pollution it causes. Smarter waste management systems make use of the Internet of Things and are therefore able to accumulate and track vast amounts of data in real-time data. This data, in turn, plays a crucial role in the optimization of waste collection and inspires innovation in the form of new apps and technologies. So, some examples of technological solutions that could revolutionize waste management are what we call smarter waste bins. Smarter waste bins. Why? Because by automating this process, recyclers will save a lot of time and their workforce will be able to focus on more important aspects of the recycling process. We talk about the waste kiosks. They're essentially automated kiosks which allow people to turn in their old electronics for some cash or credit for certain stores and other businesses. And their goal is to keep electronics away from landfills. And with also very important AI recycling robots. Recycle centers have now turned to AI-powered recycle robots. These robots can sort recycled material without any human intervention. They can help recycle center achieve and maintain great recycling rates. Waste level sensors, garbage truck weighing mechanism. These sensors actually allow trucks to weigh the garbage they collect from each trash bin. And this way, waste management organizations know exactly how full each bin was. The waste level sensors, as I said before, are installed in garbage bins and other containers and essentially monitor the level of fullness. And this allows for more efficient and better planned collection routes because garbage trucks will be emptying full bins. Pneumatic waste pipes, solar-powered trash compactors, recycling apps are very important because a specially designed smartphone app using the latest advanced technology could revolutionize waste management and make daily operations more efficient and cost-effective. How? Through data accumulation, it can cut down paper needs through the automation of waste management tasks, through finding dumpsters using geolocation, supporting service also. So before concluding this, all the recycling technology trends for 2023, we could say that it's what we call Internet of Waste. Chemical recycling, very, very important. Techniques such as pyrolysis, gasification, solvolysis allow recycling companies to obtain good quality materials from recycled waste. Recycling robots, waste valorization, artificial intelligence, of course, green waste management, big data analytics, and material life cycle extension. There are already some examples of cities that have started implementing some of these smart waste management methods described in California, in South Korea, in Netherlands. But unfortunately, the global waste management sector is reluctant when it comes to innovating and adopting new technologies and solutions. And because of this, waste management is very still inefficient and could already be described as a losing battle. Recyclers need to start integrating the latest technologies to combat environmental pollution and waste issues and turn the tide in the battle against waste. Thank you very much for your attention and best wishes for this great event. Well, thank you, Dr.
Wow. I believe I'm still audible. Thank you so much for, wow, right on time. Thank you so much for that impactful sharing. It's really amazing when it comes to the waste management. I really love the way you said that the robot AI, using them as a waste management, honestly, is going to do a whole lot to the human race. Because we really want everywhere to be more greener, our planet Earth to be more greener and sustainable for everyone to dwell in. Thank you so much for that. I'm just looking at, sorry, my network. Look at how my mouth is. Okay, thank you so much for inspiring us with waste management. That's SDGs. That's really amazing. Thank you very much. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
without further ado, I would like to welcome the next speaker that's going to embrace our stage right now. Is no other person than Netula. Are you there? Could you please unmute yourself? Netula, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay. Could you please unmute yourself?
Yes,
Enable
ma'am.
your video as well. Okay, nice to have you here once again today.
Yes, madam, I can hear.
Enable your video. We are waiting for you. Could you please enable your video? Are you still there?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Okay, I think he's experiencing some technical glitches. I'm going to call upon the next speech master all the way from Sri Lanka. Are you there, speech master?
Okay.
I think they're
Hello.
having some technical glitches. Okay, let them get ready. We call upon the next. Okay,
Can you hear me?
I will call upon the next panelist all the way from Malaysia, Professor Esther. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Dr. Uche, I can hear you. Shall I start? Shall I
Yes.
start? Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Dr. Uche. Welcome and happy weekend, dear honorable, respected guest speakers. Today, I'll be also sharing about SDG 4, but I will talk on is what is quality education. Yeah, because everybody be talking about SDG 4. Let's see. Quality education refers to a comprehensive and equitable learning experience that equips individual with the knowledge, skills, and values necessary to thrive in society. It goes beyond the mere transmission of information and focuses on developing critical thinking, problem solving abilities, creativity, and social skills. Quality education encompasses both the process and outcomes of education, emphasizing the holistic development of learners. Let's see what are the key characteristics of quality education. Number one, inclusivity. Quality education should be accessible to all without discrimination based on gender, race, socio-economic status, disability, or any other factors. It promotes equal opportunities and strives to eliminate disparities in education access and outcomes. Next, relevance. Education should be relevant to the needs and aspirations of learners, as well as to the societal context. It should prepare individuals to act for active participation in workforce, civic life, and personal development. Next, learner-centered approach. What is that? Quality education places learner at the center, taking into account their individual needs, interests, and learning styles. It recognizes that each learner is unique and promotes personalized and differentiated instruction. Next, competency-based learning. It focuses on developing core competencies such as literacy, numeracy, critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and collaboration skills rather than knowledge in practical contexts. Next, qualified teachers. Quality education requires well-trained and motivated teachers who possess subject knowledge, pedagogical skills, and a commitment to their students' success. Teachers play a crucial role in creating an engaging the supportive learning environment. Let's see what's learning environment. Quality education is facilitated by safe, inclusive, and stimulating learning environments. Schools should have adequate infrastructure, learning resources, and positive school climate that fosters active engagement, respect, and a sense of belonging. Next, continuous improvement. Quality education is an ongoing process of improvement. It involves regular assessment, monitoring, and evaluation of education systems, policies, and practices to identify areas for enhancement and ensure optimal learning outcomes. Finally, lifelong learning. Quality education instills a love for learning and encourages individuals to become lifelong learners. It equips them with necessary skills to adapt to the changing demands of the future and to pursue personal and professional growth throughout their life. Overall, quality education aims to empower individuals to promote social mobility and contribute to the sustainable development of societies by fostering knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes essential for personal fulfillment, active citizenship, and global well being. Therefore, we educators have to make sure that we conform to all these values, and on top of everything we have to nurture our students in the area of good moral values, good values of life, so that all this education and whatever they learn will be beneficial to them in long run. Then they will be a successful and happy citizens. Thank you. Back to you, Dr. Uche. We can't hear you, Professor Nada. You are muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Hey, again, no.
So I'm not Natia, I'm Natalia, and that's why I wasn't able to understand that you were calling me. So hello, once more. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, my name is Natalia Berkatashvili from Georgia, and I'm a teacher at Gori Public School number 9. And about the sustainable goals, I would like to share you our experience, our school experience. Yeah. So I will share the screen and will show you this. Okay. At first, I want to tell you that our school decided to take part in the competition which takes place every year, and this is called Nikogatsovali Award. And we have to develop these sustainable development goals. And this project made all of the teachers included in this. And especially we took the 12th, first, second, and the fifth protecting. So at first, how did we take this and how did we start this? So there was a club and we had the club members, students, and at first they began to interview about the waste management, yeah, at school. After interviewing, the whole school began cleaning the territories of our city. But it was clear that after cleaning these territories, the second day it was again dirty, and we decided to take awareness and to somehow to promote the awareness about this into the students. And we did some kind of presentations on the topic of waste decomposition period. Okay, and it was very interesting and very informative for students. After this, more students were included into our club, and then they began with the leading of our math teacher. So he was a leader of this, but all of the teachers were included in this. The students began to create resources from waste, and you can see the resources created by this waste. So then the students and the members of this club made the model of our school. So you see this. This is a photo of cleaning the yard of the school as well. After this, our club member students went into the classrooms and made the presentations about the waste macular. And then we brought some kind of boxes from the shops, markets, and you see that we took it into school, and so we collected these papers, and then they recycled these papers and used once more. This is the visit and meeting government officials. Met them, and we wanted to be given some space, and the members of our government gave us space where it was possible for us to plant some plants. These are the garbage bins you see, and it was brought by the government as well. At the lesson also, we did different colors for different kind of wastes, how to sort the waste. For example, we had to put paper, we had to put bottles, and so on and so forth. So this is waste sorting at school as well. You see USBs and glasses, cigars, and rechargeable and so on. So then we had a competition, wasted food would feed the planet, and we had a winner as well. He made the best presentation of all. You see this photo. This is like graffiti, and it was painted into the streets and underground station like, and it is about sorting the waste, where to put what kind of waste. Then there was a club of visit to selling workshops, and they sold some things and sold, and then with this money helped people in need. This is a photo of planted seedlings as well. You see the club members. So, and there was free lessons about sustainable goals, and all the subject teachers were included in this. Then students, club member students, made some kind of presents, and they sent the presents to Slovakia. You know, there are so many students from Ukraine, and these presents were given to them. Then we had the funded project, and the school teachers and our principal funded this. For example, they gave money for animal shelters, like, and how to feed. This is again the photo of helping people, and then it was also very interesting. So in classrooms, with the help of Arduino, oxygenation was measured, and then we planted the plants which could evaporate this oxygen, and it would be better for them to breathe. Then Elena made a conference, and during this conference, other club members joined as well, and they spoke about the sustainable goals. And if you are interested in this, we had this link as well. It was like advertisement uh, how to develop the sustainable goals, and our government made us to show this advertisement for 2 weeks to the whole city on the board. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Can you hear me?
We can't hear you, Dr. Nada, Professor Nada.
Um,
Hello, please, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. My network is not stable today. I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Please, let's continue.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
yes,
Yes.
Doctor. Yes, Doctor Ucha. Yes.
Oh my God. Please, the next speaker should take the stage now. Netula from Sri Lanka, please. Stage is all yours now. About that. My co-host. my co-host and my moderator, I didn't see them, so I'm so sorry. That's why I'm having some technical issues. Nobody to cover me up. I'm so sorry about that. Please go ahead.
Ambassador SM Samati, unmute yourself,
Next, can you
please.
hear me?
We hear you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. I'll start. Good evening, everyone from Sri Lanka. Today I'm going to talk about goal number 5, gender equality. Women have a unique power of being able to look all world's problems and discover solutions that transform lives and make the world as a better place. By Dr. Ayana Howard. The women are the most powerful weapon for the society. But women's rights mainly include rights to gender inequality, depression, and low self-esteem. Out of two genders, women suffer the most. 32% of women have been treated inappropriately and are forced to sell their bodies to escape poverty. Not only women, but also children are under the eyes of an evil society. Is this the society that we can call safe or the society we want to create? Not only due to forced physical violence, kidnapping, and, and the unsuccessful protected society of women, but also due to the prevention and the plan of giving all people their rights to live in freedom. People are divided into two classes, different standards, and treated differently. Most recent world countries are at the top of violating human rights due to skin color and race. Is this called justice? Where are the protectors of this nation? Black skinned people are shot dead or are not given jobs in this majority of the areas. So, what is that people hate about them? All people are equal. At most, killing took place in the Americas and the Asia Pacific area, with Colombia registering 138 deaths for the day, keeping its place as the most jeopardized motherland to be mortal rights protector. We can use social media and let everyone know about it so that you can collect more protectors and more people who are willing to help them. We can create accounts about women's inequality so that became one and have kind eyes to get them. Earlier third all times motor rights protectors killed. In order to have equal rights, we can create a donation to Child Protection Fund. Equality is very important for the long-term survival of a society. So, with this title, it is important to say inequality between people. It's because the discriminated only for color of people's skin. This rubbish between good and bad. So join with gender equality. We can help everyone and protect women's rights. Give life to black people. And then this universal village will fill with happy. Thank you everyone. I'm Ambassador Speech Master Samadhi Apsara from Sri Lanka. Yes, Madam Uche.
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Thank you for wonderful sharing. Keep inspiring, keep motivating other students around the world.
Thank
You
you,
are doing a
ma'am.
great job, and thank you so much for being here today. I've not really seen you for a very long time now. Nice to see you here, and may you continue doing what you have passion for. Okay, thank you so much for being on this movement for the actualization of Global Goals Content 2030. Thank you so much. So, permit me to call upon the next speaker that is going to have the stage. And Nitula, are you there?
Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself.
If Netula is not there,
She's here, but she needs to unmute herself. She don't hear us.
okay. Okay. Maybe she's having some some technical glitches. I'm going to call upon the
No,
next
she's
speaker here, Dali from Georgia.
she's muted.
Good day. Presentation.
Dali, are you still there? Could you please go on from Georgia?
Yes.
I'm going to place your screen, your presentation on the screen. Having some
Yes,
technical glitches, my
presentation.
network is not coming through, but I'm going to try to place it. I think I've already placed it on the screen. It will soon come up.
Presentation. Yes, yes. Good day, everyone. My name is Dali Dolidze. I am a public school music teacher from Georgia. Today, I would like to present to you my topic, Advantages of Differentiate Teaching and Achieved Results. Modern standards are widely aimed at the humanization of education and the individualization of teaching, which contributes to the development of a student. Differentiated teaching approaches are an effective way to fulfill this requirement. We often use similar approaches in practice. For example, when we plan a lesson, we try to answer the question, how to achieve what a student doesn't just memorize a certain amount of information, but learns regardless of what means and what potential he has. To differentiate means to separate the wide whole into parts by form and steps and to study each one separately. When using differentiation, a teacher works with the whole group, each member of which has different levels of knowledge, but the process is aimed at equalizing. Tasks are classified according to the ability or presentation. Present. Yes. Um, which is unity helps to motivate each other well to abilities and interests as much as possible, learning together with each other and through self-learning. Many scientists believe that differentiated teaching is important both for the acquisition of learning material and for the development of students. The differentiated approach in teaching was first used at the end of the 20th century, and it is connected with the representatives of humanitarian psychologists such as Rogers, Maslow, and May. An important factor in differentiated approach is the student's level of achievement. It is regards students are mainly divided into three levels: weak, medium, and strong students. As I already mentioned, I am a music teacher. I often use a differentiated approach in my lessons. While working on a song, I walk between the desks, listening careful to the students singing, to the sound of inaccurate and accurate intonation. Patience is needed until students which is sufficiently developed musical hearing ability gradually learning to sing correctly. According according to the level of the development of students' musical hearing ability. The class can to divide into intonation groups. In the first groups, there are students who can sing a song without a musical instruments. The members of the second group sing correctly, but with the help of musical instruments or a teacher. The third group consists of children who can only sing a certain phrase in the song. Members of the fourth group sing individual sounds correctly. Members of the fifth groups cannot sing correct notes while singing. The first and second group sing a song from the beginning to the end. The third and the fourth group join in during a certain musical praise on or sound. The fifth group follows the works process, noting the rhythmic pattern of the song. According to the result of the work, students are transferred from one group to another, from the fifth to the fourth, from the third to the second. Moving from a group to a group is a motivation for students. Individualization and differentiation of teaching is music lesson enable each students to understand themselves and the teacher to find ways of transferring the teaching material to the majority and to encourage students. Advantages. To differentiate teaching difficulties are easily overcome. No students are falling behind in the class. All students are involved in the learning process. Personal qualities are actively formed. Independence, diligence, self-confidence, creativity, motivation, and curiosity increase. The content is actively being processed. Students prepare air in advance for such work. The process is easy to monitor. A differentiated approach encourages low achieving students by helping them see their knowledge gaps and learning abilities more broadly. As a result, they constantly maintain an interest in the subjects. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much, Dali, for that wonderful presentation. Sorry, I've been off and on. Thank you for sharing about
Thank you.
differentiation. That's really amazing, very impactful. And I believe that, am I audible? Am I still audible? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Oh, oh,
Yes,
beautiful.
we can.
My goodness. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please. Yeah. Okay. Before the network kicks me out again, let me quickly call upon the next speaker that is going to uh, embrace the stage now. Let me share. Sir, could you please unmute yourself? Okay, we have Professor Gulan here. Saki all the way from Afghanistan. Please unmute yourself. Thank you so much once again, Dali, for that wonderful presentation. I've been going off and on. My network is not stable today. Actually, it's raining over here. It's really affecting the strength of my network. I've been off and on. All the same, I'm here. At least you can hear my voice now. Please, Professor Sakhi from Afghanistan, can you hear me? Oh, you're back with us. Please inspire us with your wealth of knowledge. I think he's
Dr.
still having.
Uche, today all have problem with network, Dr. Uche.
He's. I'm not the only one having technical glitch.
Not
Okay,
the
he's
only
back with
one,
us.
no.
Mine
But
is
we
so
have Muhammad
terrible. Okay,
Zubair.
Dr.
Muhammad
Sakhi,
Zubair.
please.
He's connecting Uche, I think, very hard.
Okay, I think Sakhi is back with us. Amina, are you there? Amina from Pakistan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Senator, could you please unmute yourself? I think a lot of people are having some technical glitches here.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Ghulam Sakhi Aqli, and I am from Afghanistan. I am the founder of Can Private Educational Organization. I would like to say congratulations to Dr. Uche for this such a useful and informative conference. As Professor Esther Mala mentioned, SDG 4 and her topic was quality education. So because of my job, professional field is education too. So I prepared a topic about quality of education as well. To achieve a high quality of education
Senator,
or to train a new generation,
hello? Professor Muhammad,
hello?
are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Yes,
Yes, I am here.
Please, Professor Nada, could you please go ahead?
Yes,
Since
I can go. Yes,
no problem.
No problem.
They're still
Uche,
having some technical glitches.
yes, Professor Ghulam, come back so he can continue. Professor Ghulam, continue, please.
Okay. To achieve a high quality of education, several key factors should be considered. One, well-designed curriculum. Develop a well-designed curriculum. Develop a curriculum that is comprehensive, relevant objectives. It should.
He has gone.
Yes, he's gone. He's talking. Yeah, Dr. Uche, he's here. It's okay.
Okay. It should include core subjects as well as opportunities for interdisciplinary learning and skills development. 2, qualified and motivated teachers. Recruit and retain competent, well-trained, and experienced teachers who are passionate about teaching and committed to student success. Offer professional development programs to enhance their skills and ensure their continuous growth. 3. Student-centered engagement, problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. Provide opportunities for collaboration, hands-on experiences, and personalized learning to cater to individual students' needs. 4. Adequate resources and instructors. Ensure a school have access to up-to-date learning resources, including textbooks, technology, laboratories, libraries, and equipment. Additionally, provide a safe, inclusive, and conducive learning environment with proper structure and facilities. 5. Supportive policies and governance. Establish policies and regulations that support educational quality and ensure accountability at all levels. Encourage stakeholders' involvement, such as parent and community engagement, to create a collaborative educational environment. 6. Continuous assessment and feedback. Implement regular assessment to monitor student progress and provide timely feedback. This allows for adjustments in teaching strategies and interventions to address individuals' learning needs and ensure continuous improvement. 7. Inclusive and equitable education. Promote inclusivity by catering to diverse learning styles, abilities, and backgrounds. Provide support systems for students with special needs or those facing societal change to ensure equal access to education. 8. Partnership and collaborations. Foster partnership between schools, universities, businesses, and other community organizations to enhance educational opportunities. This can provide internship, mentorship, programs, and real-world experiences that complement classroom learning. 9. Lifelong learning and career guidance. Offer opportunities for lifelong learning and career guidance to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary for their future endeavors. Provide access to vocational education, guidance counseling, and exposure to different professions and industries. 10. And last, evaluation and continuous improvement. Regularly evaluate the effectiveness of educational practices and policies through data analysis and feedback from students, parents, and stakeholders. Use this information to make informed decisions and drive continuous improvements efforts in all speech on the to work achieving and maintaining the high quality of education for their students. Thank you for your nice attention.
Thank you, great respected Professor Gulam, for your wonderful speech on the quality education. It was really very insightful, informative. Keep doing great work. We are really honored at the 21st DigiSkills to have you always with us and to support us in all the events. A big clap to you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Now
Professor Nada. Thank you.
you are most welcome. Let us move little because we don't have our great Dr. Uche. I would like to call Professor Muhammad Zuber. Professor Muhammad Zuber, please enlighten us. Open your mic and continue.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. I am Mohammad Zubair, assistant professor of special education here in Delhi, in the Central University, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. So I am working in the field of special education, learning disabilities, inclusive education, and in the Department of Education. So today I will talk about how we can achieve SDG goal number 4 in in practical manner. What are the challenges we are facing to achieving it? So as we all know, education provides people with the knowledge and skills to increase employment prospects, reduce poverty, and improve health and well-being. So the ultimate purpose of education, as with the purpose of life, can be expressed as happiness. And the word happiness here refers to the sense of fulfillment that comes from developing and deepening one's humanity rather than a more superficial state of simply being untroubled or having one's desire realized. So education therefore is not just about amassing degrees and knowledge, rather it is the foundation for leading a happy, creative, and empowered life, one that is free of judgments, biasness, ignorance, or discrimination of any kind. uh, you know so what are the challenges we are facing nowadays? As we all know about the goals and the challenge. So I will talk about the challenges. So in educate, infrastructure is the big challenge for all of us, in specifically in developing countries in Asia and Africa. Despite significant process in recent years, the education system still faces significant infrastructure barriers, challenges, particularly in the remote areas. Lack of basic amenities such as classrooms and the furniture, toilets, and drinking water facilities remains a significant barrier to education in many parts of the country. And low enrollment rates. Although education is a fundamental right, millions of children in the country or in the universe are still not enrolled in schools. Low enrollment rates are especially prevalent among girls and marginalized communities who often face discrimination and other socioeconomic barriers to education. Quality of education, they are not getting. So the quality of education based on the curriculum does not always align with the needs of the job market or the changing world, and the traditional methods of teaching often fail to promote critical thinking, creativity, and scientific approach in the students. And gender disparities remain a significant issue still in the world, with girls often facing discrimination and violence in and around schools. They are also more likely to drop out of school early and have fewer opportunities to pursue higher education. And the COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the digital divide in the world, with millions of students unable to attend school due to a lack of access of digital learning resources in their in their places. So you know so education is at the heart of the 2030 agenda for SDG, and ensuring lifelong learning opportunities for all from early childhood to adult education, and ensuring equity, inclusion, and gender equality, and ensuring effective learning and acquisition of relevant knowledge, and in terms of vocational and technical skills. So education is a fundamental human right and an enabling right, and education is a public good of which the state is the duty bearer. It is the duty of the state. Education is a shared societal endeavor which implies on inclusive process and gender equality. So, you know, what are the targets? Universal primary and secondary education is the target. 2030 ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality, you know, elementary or primary education, leading to relevant and effective learning outcome. Early childhood development and universal pre-primary education is the requirement of the countries. Equal success to technical, vocational, and higher education is the target. Ensure equal access for all women and men to affordable and quality technical and vocational and tertiary education, including university, and relevant skills for decent work. Access is the requirement. Equitable access to needs to be expanded while quality is ensured, and so it means uh, effective learning environment we have to produce. We have to give lots of scholarship to our students to motivate them. We have to prepare lots of teachers and teachers and experts in the all areas which we are facing problem. So all purpose irrespective of sex, age, race, color, ethnicity, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property or birth, as well as persons with learning disabilities or the other disabilities, migrants or the other people and children and youth, especially those in vulnerable situations or other states, should have access to inclusive, equitable, quality education, and it is the duty of the state and it is the duty of the stakeholders, because each and every learner is unique and they have their different potential and caliber and limitations, so we have to access according to their abilities. So it means action for this target aims at ensuring that by 2030, all young people and adults across the world should have achieved relevant and recognized proficiency levels in functional literacy at least and numeracy skills, and that are equivalent to levels achieved at successful completion of basic education, and the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes required by citizens to lead productive lives, make informed decisions, and assume active roles locally and globally in facing and resolving global challenges can be acquired through education only for sustainable development and global citizenship education, which includes peace and human right education as well as intercultural education and education for international understanding. So thank you for all of you for listening me patiently, and I'm very thankful to Professor Uche and and all the other all the other dignitaries who have listened me, and Professor Uche provided me the opportunity to speak on this topic. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, wonderful Professor Mohammed from India. It was such a great speech. Like always, we are always proud on you, great Professor Mohammed. Especially, I want to say you are working with the
Thank you. Thank
students with special needs and talking a lot about and doing a lot for the inclusive education. So keep doing a great work. You are
thank
really
you.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. It's pleasure for me. Thank you all of you. Thank you, Professor Nada.
No, thanks. It is. It's my pleasure, really.
Yeah.
Now, without wasting so much time, let us move to Ambassador Master Samadi. Dear Master Samadi, please, can you open your camera and unmute yourself?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm from Sri Lanka, so I did my speech earlier.
What?
I did my presentation,
Okay,
ma'am.
dear. So there's if you make your presentation, you can leave so we can get another who didn't make. So thank you. Uh, let
Okay,
us
thank you, ma'am.
let us move to Sarita Lasandul from Sri Lanka, please. Unmute yourself, dear. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are now. Give us your speech, please.
I remember an incident in my life. One day, I went to a small school with my father. There were only 10 students in one class. After I entered the class, I saw a child drawing a picture in the corner of the class. Here is a picture like this. The ninth goal of Sustainable Development Goal, SDG, is about industry, innovation, infrastructure. According to the definition, the meaning of industry, innovation, infrastructure is develop quality, reliable, sustainable, and reliable infrastructure, including regional and possible infrastructure to support economic development and human well-being with the focus of affordable and incredible asset for all and the main missions of industrial immigration infrastructure. The global connectivity revolve in all of its forms, transportation, energy, and communication has enabled such a quantum leap in mobility of people, of goods, of resources, of knowledge. SDG 9 is rebuild, release infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. It's important to have industry innovation because innovation and technology progress are key to finding the lasting solution to both economic and environmental challenges, such as increased resources and energy efficiency. When we consider about the base of industry innovation, infrastructure, you can follow many steps to minimize the issues on the internet. In the world, develop continuous, but most people need less people, and rural areas are unable to access internet. As an act can be taken to overcome the situation, government and the private sector can sponsor for e-learning centers in schools, and also companies can donate for schools or poor areas. Foresting innovation and new technologies go on private companies can invest the scientific and technological inventions. Currently, more than half of world population is online, and almost the entire world population live in area covered by mobile network. This is an impressive achievement. Finance projects that have got great roads, schools, businesses, foreign. Most of schools and roads in rural areas with the donation of companies can increase the quality of infrastructure facilities in rural areas. In order to level up in industry, in backing infrastructure, we may consider about the importance of innovations. It is often necessary for commands to adapt and overcome the challenges of change industry, innovation, infrastructure are free topics that bound to each other. Investment infrastructure is a long-term required for growth and a long-term factor that will make growth sustainable. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Dr. Uche, do you hear us? Okay. Let us move from Sri Lanka to our great Mohammed Usama. Dear Mohammed, you can continue, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Ma'am, I am audible.
Yes, you are. You can continue. Thank you. Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum to all and good evening from Pakistan. First of all, I would like to tell everyone that I am, as an individual, I am feeling so much happy and so lucky that everyone here is teaching us a great lesson about life and everything that is going currently in our world and what things we should do to make a good future for the coming world. And with that, hope I'm going to start my presentation. I do have uh, make my PPT. Uh, Ma'am, can you see my
No, 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 we cannot. No,
presentation,
we
my
cannot.
slide?
No, we cannot see your presentation. No.
Uh, so I shall start like this, ma'am, without presentation.
Yes, yes, you can do it without presentation because we cannot see it. Dr. Uche need to point it, so we cannot. Please continue without presentation.
Okay, ma'am, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Not an issue. Assalamu alaikum. Again, my name is Muhammad Usama and I'm from Pakistan. I am a Bachelor of Medical Lab Science from Superior University, Lahore. Uh, so, starting with the name of Allah, there is a hadith from our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that searching for knowledge is compulsory for every Muslim male and Muslim female. Uh, so, as we all know that about 1400 years ago, our Prophet had announced that education is for all. Rather than gender inequality, everyone is equal while getting the education. Everyone has the equal right to get the a quality education. So sorry. So promoting an accessible, inclusive education nationwide, promoting accessible and inclusive education nationwide, breaking barriers and empowering every learner. First of all, we have to ensure equal access to education for all, regardless of background, abilities, and socioeconomic status. And with that, implement inclusive teaching practices, accommodating diverse learning styles, disabilities, and special needs. With the point number three, collaborate with organization to identify and remove barriers to education, create awareness campaigns addressing social strategies, stigmas, and promoting inclusive education. Current state of education in the current world, global enrollment is an issue. While significant progress has been made in improving global enrollment rates with more children attending schools worldwide. However, access to quality and education remains a challenge in many regions, particularly in low income countries. Gender disparities in education have decreased in many parts of the world, but girls still face barriers to education in certain regions, often due to cultural norms, child marriage, poverty, or lack of infrastructure. Education and sustainable development. By integrating sustainable development principles into education system and practices, we can foster a generation of informed, empowered, and environmentally conscious individuals who are equipped and address the complex challenges facing our planet and work together toward a more sustainable and equitable environment. What is the importance of providing education for all segments of society? Providing education for all segments of society is crucial because it empowers individuals with knowledge, skills, and critical thinking abilities, promotes social justice and equality, drives economic development, reduce poverty, improve health and well-being, enhance civic engagement and democracy, foster social cohesion, and contributes to sustainable development. It creates more inclusive and represent world where individuals can reach their full potential and make positive contributions to their communities and societies. Key challenges and barriers to education. First of all, that is poverty and lack of infrastructure, gender inequality, conflict and displacement. Number five, limited resources and funding and inadequate teacher training and support. Education is not a privilege, it's a fundamental right that belongs to every individual regardless of their background, gender and socioeconomic status. Education for all is the key that unlocks the door of power opportunity and empowerment and progress for society as a whole. Government initiatives that have to be done and some policies. Government efforts to promote education for all include implementing free compulsory education policies, expanding educational infrastructure, providing scholarships and financial assistance, promoting inclusive education, integrating technology. Challenges and future outlook. Persistent challenges in achieving education for all include inadequate funding, limited access to quality education in marginalized communities, gender disparities, insufficient teacher training, high deport rate, and inadequate infrastructure. Thank you. That's all from me. While in conclusion, I would like to say that the pursuit of education for all is not merely an aspirational but moral imperative. It is commitment to building a more equitable and inclusive society where every individual has the opportunity to learn, grow, and reach their full potential. Education empowers individuals, transforms communities, and drives sustainable development. By ensuring education for all, we invest the future, nurturing generation of critical thinkers, problem solvers, and compassionate global citizens. Let us join hands and prioritize the education as a fundamental right and work together to create a world where education truly knows no barriers. Together, we can make education for all and a reality and pave the way for a bright, more prosperous future for all humankind. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was really incredible. Wonderful presentation, wonderful speech. Congratulations. And we are really honored and proud to have the students like you. Keep doing a great work. Keep doing a great work. We are proud on you. Moving from our student from the Pakistan, we have one beautiful student, SM Vinudi. So, dear Vinudi, please unmute yourself and start your presentation, please.
Ma'am, very good evening.
Very good evening. Very good evening.
So, ma'am, may I start?
Yes, of course.
Act as a master of your life by putting your health, well being, and happiness first. Good health and well being ensure healthy lives and promote well being for all at all ages is the aim of goal number 3. There is a concept based on total health, that is, not only being free from diseases, disabilities, but also reaching perfection in physical, mental, social, and spiritual well being. Ladies and gentlemen, man, who is a reasonable creature, has a superior mind compared to other creatures. He has been able to control nature due to his advanced brain. However, Man needs to keep his body and mind healthy. It's commonly said that a healthy man is a wealthy one. So, if we do regular exercises, we can stay and also we can keep our mind alert. If we have a balanced diet, having proper thoughts, definitely good health ensure an agile and active body with a transactional mind. If we have those innovations, we can reach loads of benefits. Feeling better mentally, saving money, fewer health problems, taking control of our lives are those. Poor physical health can have a negative impact on an individual's psychological well being. Recent studies have shown that the stress of modern life is causing various medical conditions, especially heart and neurological problems. But good health helps us maintain a positive attitude towards life and in general. The foundation of good health is laid in childhood. It depends on mother's health and nutrition, as well as the hygiene of the surrounding environment. These are the two fundamental requirements for a healthy mother and a baby. Do you know many children suffer from dreadful illnesses such as polio, diphtheria, and typhoid? Therefore, preventing such disease is crucial for well-being. For prevent from those, that's why the institutions like World Health Organization and UNICEF are available. Vaccination is done because of those symptoms. We can conclude it now. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, by aiming to achieve highest attainable standards of health for all at all ages, remember that the key to a healthy life is having a healthy mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear. It was amazing. A big clap for you. You are wonderful. We really like your speech, and you are an amazing student. And please keep doing a great work.
Thank you very much,
Thank,
ma'am.
thank you. Thank you so much. Let us move to if is audible. Zinat Khan. Zinat Khan, please. Can you unmute yourself and open your mic, please? Open your camera. Zinat, please.
Yes, I am here. Can you listen me?
I can hear you, but we cannot see you. We cannot see you,
Uh,
dear.
1 second.
Okay, please, if you can. Okay, it is great, Zinat.
Hello
Welcome.
everyone.
Welcome, dear Zinat. Welcome. You're most welcome.
How are you all?
You can start there. You can start, please.
1 second. I have a problem.
Okay. Dear, would you want me maybe to come back to you again? Or if you cannot, please, can you talk without your... okay, You can start. We see you. You are beautiful.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Please continue, dear.
Uh, okay. Uh, First of all, thank you so much for self-assessors that give us a lot of opportunity for that. My topic is uh, zero hunger. About that in international level, uh, how you know that what is zero hunger? Zero hunger is a profound change of global food and agriculture system. I need to neutralize that. Uh, how that's how create hunger in a whole country, our country and other whole world. Zero hunger is that a thing that in a human, if that humanity cause purpose. ठीक है? Some people have no food. They throw part. It's. Can you listen me?
Yes, we can hear you, dear. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Continue, please. Continue.
Okay.
Yes.
They throw part of its much food of well, other have too little of too much of only sort of food. How that we waste our food, like mostly in girls and women. If we visit any restaurant or any hotel type, yeah, buffet. So we just for formality, we eat one to two bites our food which we ordered, and other things that we drink one and two sip, and other all the food we waste. This is not a miracle for all. We just complete our formality. But this is of if we have humanity in us, so we feel that if we pack our safe food and we provide good people that have no food. We say on roads, on streams, many people and childs are airways. They do not food, so 24 to 28 hours they not eat. This a common cause of our common cause hunger is a I think that is a most common reason of hunger is political war, which is in our country is most probably that our politics not noted agriculture process or other things. They do not note it. They cannot spot how they agriculture things are increase their levels, increase their purchasing. They could not afford things. But
Dear Zinat, we don't hear you. Are you finished?
no, I am not finished.
Okay, okay. Please
Just I
continue.
have a network problem.
No
Poverty
problem.
remains the principal cause of hunger. Economic and political system in countries, food is not distributed properly, tends not destroy or the food security. Conflict in one country or a region, resulting in migrations and increase in the number of refusing rule of unnecessary cost. Changes in climate conditions through fold, change in crops, patterns, etc. Food waste, food loss, food inflation in 2022 in urban areas it's much low other comparing to rural areas because rural areas have no access to agriculture parts. They are purchase easy all things from bazaars or markets, but in urban areas we have grown some things in our grounds in our fields. They have less less things that they have no hunger. So what to do that we control hunger, and we say personally this is a zero hunger. To do these things, find a goal. To you you create a charity you want to support. If you believe that this charity works good, so you can support. But if you have any little white doubt that this charity have no working, so you cannot, please I request that this type of charities don't do not support that, because then they cannot give us a rule of their zero hunger, and the person they have theirs. And in donation, being small can make a difference. Buy local and in season food. Try to grow foods. Some likes in season areas. Do not waste foods. Freeze fresh produce and leftovers if you do not have the chance to eat them before they go bad. Buy funny fruits. Many fruits and vegetables are thrown out because their size, shapes, or colors are not right. Buying these perfectly good funny fruits, utilize fruits to might out the becoming vegetable for one day, or you have many weeks. Even you store them for 1 month to 2 months if you have a good idea to store the foods. The meat productions industries and huge impact of environments, global goals, online or social media. You can separate the guidelines to people that cannot waste their foods and provides the people that they have no food. I want to share a little thing that before this conference, uh, I ordered just one plate for biryani, but the who orders me uh, extra things for me, but I cannot eat. So I think because I'm doing working for zero hunger, I will preparing presentation. So I have think that why not if I save this food and give any people who have need this. So I send a child that have in a street front of my clinic. So I give them, and I feel really onto my heart peaceful. This is a good thing. Naturally, if we help other people's, this is a give us a good thing. Mentally and heartily, we feel peace and happiness. So I say, just please don't waste your food. If you have a little while, kindly save and pack your extra food and give the ordinary who have deserve this. So this is a part of my presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Zenat. You are wonderful. We are really proud on you, dear Zenat. Keep doing
Thank you
a
so
great
much.
work. What? I say, great, dear Zinat. Keep doing a great work. We need to take care about the food. Yes, you do it great, and we are proud on you and on your teachers who are making this great actions and educating you and your colleagues about this SDGs and about the wasting the food. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Can I show a little clip for about that?
Yes, yes, dear, you can. Yes.
Can you show?
Yes, yes, you can. Please, you can.
Okay, this is.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to
Very lovely.
begin. I came across.
Can you watching?
Yes, dear, we are watching.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and it is great.
You see in this video how he's wasting his food, but in other side, a kind lady, how she cannot waste her food, and she separate the people who need this. This is a little message from me to all around us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And please continue doing a great work. We are really proud on you. Let us see now who will we call after you. Now we have a great educator coming from Brazil. She is a well-known teacher, Vilma Barbosa. Dear Vilma, welcome. Please enlighten us. We have each of us have only 5 minutes. Please take care about the time. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, dear Vilma.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for having me here. I'm really, really happy to be on this amazing platform with amazing educators from all around the globe. And today we're talking about SDGs and the way we are working to make it a better world through the SDGs. Well, I've been working with many SDGs with my students and I like all of them, but one of the most important, in my opinion, is number four, education, the quality of education. And this is something that I have been working hard here in my country because I truly believe that education is the key to have a better world. And when we talk about education, we are thinking about teaching our kids, bringing them knowledge. And the system we have today in our schools, unfortunately, in many schools, in many countries, is the same that we had 50 years ago, 100 years ago. The teacher in front of the students and the teacher is there telling all the students, passing his knowledge, and the students are sitting on the chair just listening. But what I can see today with the technology is that we should think about education in a different perspective. In the past, the teacher was the only one with knowledge, and the kids were there supposed to be listening just. And the kids couldn't say a word while the teacher was there in front. But today, with the technology, I can see that our students bring a lot of knowledge from home. They are learning from their parents, they are learning from the internet, and we have to accept that they come home with a previous knowledge. So, what I have been doing with my students is I've been asking them what they understand and what they know about what I'm teaching them. And I've been really surprised that they learn a lot outside the classroom and we have to listen to them because when we listen to our students, when we ask them about their family, about their routine out of school, we are also learning from them. And then we realize that when we listen to them, they are more confident and they become our friends. I know that some teachers are worried about that. I was yesterday talking with a teacher and she said how difficult it is when teachers have to show two different personalities because in the classroom the teacher has to be very serious and strict, otherwise the teachers won't respect them. And then I was telling her that as I've been working with, I'm an English teacher for 20 years more or less, and what I learned with these years is that yes, you could have your own personality in the classroom. You can show your students that you are friendly. You can laugh with their jokes. You can listen to them about the problems they have at home, because this way we are creating a relationship. And when you make friends with their students, they trust you. They believe you, and then you can teach them anything. They will be interested in listening to you. They will be interested in what you are saying because they know you believe them. They know that you trust them. And once you build this trust between teachers and students, the education becomes something really powerful, and then we can make it a better world, because when the teacher cares about the students, when the teacher is the students friend, they are open to learn, and then they will take part in any project, in any activity that you are willing to teach them. So what I've learned about education this year these years is that we have to worry more about our students and see them as human beings, because sometimes the teacher is there in front of the students and the teacher is so worried about the book that he or she has to work. Sometimes the teachers have to work with 10 pages from the book a day, and then the students can't say a word, because this way they will be disturbing the class, and then the teacher won't be able to work with the 10 page she's supposed to. But sometimes we realize, looking at our students' eyes, that they are not okay. Maybe they have a problem at home, maybe they are suffering because of something. And if you don't listen to your student, if you don't ask them what's going on, because we know our students, and when we look at their eyes, we know exactly if they are okay or not. If a kid has problems at home, their mind will be there at home. So you'll be struggling trying to teach them the pages of the book. So what I do, I close the book and I sit on the floor with them and I talk with them. I listen to them. Sometimes I spend 10 minutes of my class doing that, but this is worth it. Then they are relieved because they told me what's going on. Sometimes I can help them. Sometimes the only way I help them is listen to them. But then after that, they are relieved, and then they listen and they pay attention what I'm saying, and they trust me more and more, and the next time they will be more open to learn, since they know I am their friend. So when we talk about education, about quality education, is about caring, is about listening, is about loving our students, because teaching is loving. And once we love our students, I know that sometimes it's hard because we have 30 students in the classroom and it becomes harder.
Hello.
But when we show them that we care, education becomes easier.
Hello.
And as it is, this is my daughter Valentina,
Hello.
and as education is the only key to change the future, when we care about it, when we care about our students, we're going to have a better education. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really, really happy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Teacher Vilma. Thank you for sharing your experience, sharing your feeling. You are a very sensitive teacher. We really love you because we know that you are giving full your love, whole your love to your students. And we see your beautiful Valentina. Valentina, hi. Give us a big hug. Send us a kiss, Valentina. Thank you. Thank you, dear teacher Vilma. Thank you for being with us again today on this great conference talking about the SDGs.
Thanks, dear Nada. Congratulations on the beautiful work you are doing as a moderator.
Thank you. Now we are moving forward. Let me see who we have now. Shabela Saed. Welcome, Shabela. Welcome. Please welcome. Enlighten us with your speech. Shabela, we don't hear you. We don't hear you. Your mic is not working. Please. We see you but don't hear you. Nothing there, Shabella. Still not hearing you. Please, can you try to fix, or we will come back to you again, please? Try to go out and come again, please. Shabella, we don't hear you. Okay, let us move forward. Shabella, please go out and come again. We will move to our next guest. It is Ayesha Farien. Ayesha, welcome. Ayesha, do you hear me? Ayesha, I think that we have problems here. Okay, yes, welcome, Ayesha. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Uh,
Can I audible?
yes, you are. You are audible and visible, so you can enlighten us. You can start with your speech. 5 minutes, please. You are welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I am Aisha Fareen from Pakistan and I am a student of Superior University. I am very I am excited to share my knowledge and inspired today. I have opportunity to work with team and committed to promote quality education. Thank you, Sir Faisal Fiaz and Dr. Uche to hear me today and all listeners for their precious time. I will start my presentation on. First of all, I will say that education is most powerful weapon that we can use to change all the world. My topic for presentation is investing in quality education is one of the most effective way to promote sustainable development world. First of all, I will discuss about the SDGs and the quality education. There are 7 SDGs belonging to different categories, and there are a part of United Nations 2030 agenda for development future and reduce poverty. First of all, I will start the introduction of quality education. Quality education is the fundamental right of all the child, regardless of their social economic background. It is essential tool for the personal development and success in our life. Ultimately, we can say that it is a key drive for sustainable development future. Now, the next point that I will share to you is the challenges that students face to for quality education. One of them is lack of professional and trained teacher. Also, one is outdated curriculum. Our examination system is one of them that students face. Next point is that in my mind is innovation. Innovation is essential for implementation of quality education. It involves development and implementation of different ideas and technologies to enhance learning and teaching outcome. It can take many forms such as digital technology, online learning and project based learning also. And the next point is the role of teacher in quality education. According to me, that teacher play a critical role in quality education. They are responsible for creative, safe, and sportive learning environment. A teacher should also able to inspire and motivate their student and encourage them to reserve their dreams. So we can say that teachers are not only the educator, they are also the role model. Teacher play important role in shaping the future. We also say that the teacher are the backbone of quality education. The next point is partnership in quality education. It is very important point according to me. Partnership between student and policymaker is essential to prepare the student for challenges that they face in future. It is essential for deliver of quality education. It may have many forms such as joint planning and capacity building, etc. Ultimately, we can say that the partnership in quality education is ensuring the student that they success in their life, they work and promote justice and human right. Now I can conclude my all the presentation. Quality education is essential for building a better future. It is a fundamental human right to provide individual with knowledge. We can say that investing in quality education can create a sustainable world. At the end, I will say that the education imparted by heart can bring a revolution in the society. Thank you to all of you for your precious time and your attention.
Thank you. Thank you, dear great Ayesha. Thank you. It was really marvelous. We teachers, we professors are really the role models. We are role models for our students, and that is our mission. And we are that is our work, and we are full of love for our students. Thank you so much, and keep
Thank
doing
you, ma'am.
a great work. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let us move now to Natiula Verasinger. Natiula, you are welcome. Do you hear me, Natiula? Natula, please. Okay, I don't hear nothing. Master Dinuli, welcome.
Oh, I
Master
can
Dinuli.
hear you.
Oh, yes, you are
But
here. Welcome. Welcome, dear Natula. Enlighten us with your presentation today on the SDGs. I think it is a word about which SDG. What are you presenting there? Which SDG are you presenting?
life below water garden goal 40.
Wow, great. Wonderful. Let you start, please. Welcome.
Okay. Life. What is this life? Life is a journey. This life contains good qualities, abilities, and also attitudes. So do you know the life exists below the water too? But it's not a amazing reason to think. But it's a wonderful creation done by the nature. So what is the idea about that? So humans and other animals exist on land. And also plants, yes, plants also have a life below the water as well as on the land. So the humans and other animals like leopards, lions, tigers can't breathe below the water. But there are some species of animals that can breathe below the water also. So who are they? Yes, different type of whiskers, shark, lowell, all kind of like that animals can breathe below the water. Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow speakers, life below water. There are lots of reasons to have the life below water. So what are those reasons? So you may be thinking how the life exists below water and how the aquatic organisms get oxygen for breath. So do you know how the water has formed? Water has formed combining two elements as oxygen and also hydrogen. So combining those two elements, water has formed. This means the water also has the oxygen. And also oceans around the world provide natural resources, including foods, medicines, biofuels, etc. And also, so using those resources, any aquatic organisms and also plants can live below the water. So, do you know Now, there are some problems of water that we have. Increasement of population, the water becomes as a curious resource for the world. There are only 0.01% of water to get it as the drinking purpose too. So it has become a pure resource due to lots of humans' harmful activities to these water bodies. And also all water bodies have been polluted in the present. So after drank those water, we may affect kidney diseases, heart diseases to the human body and also the animals. But we never think about the water bodies that we have. So in this time also, we are polluting the water. You can see it when you look around where are also. But we can follow some steps to protect this curious resource. So we can use eco-friendly products to clean the water and also without putting garbage into water tanks, oceans, and also rivers. So without any pollution of this water also, we can use it as for economical activities to develop our countries by marine resources through sustainable management of fishes, aquaculture, and also tourism. So we get a lot of benefits by this water, but people don't take care about that. People use it and pollute it. So we don't have that resource. Sometimes we don't have the water in the future, maybe also. So, but protect this water, we can keep our country into high standard of economic in this world too. So, do you know there are 13,000 of average fishes live in the oceans also. So there are over 3 billion of people depend on coastal and also marine biodiversity of their livelihoods. So we want to conserve this curious resource from the world and protect the life below water. It's a responsibility of all humans in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Natula. Thank you. It was indeed an incredible presentation. Life below the water, very important for us. Living on the land, under the water. You really explain us and show us and say what we need to take care about on this. Thank you. A big clap for you. Thank you so much. Now we are moving to speech master Dinuli. Dear Dinuli, please unmute yourself. Your mic is closed. Open your mic. Open your mic. Mic is not open. Please open your mic. Great. Okay. You can start, dear. Please. Welcome.
Good evening from Sri Lanka. Life on land. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification and halt and rivers and land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. Good evening from Sri Lanka. I have a question. Can you live without land? No, no one can. That's why UN SDGs said the life is on land. What's meant by land? Nature, trees, forests, and biodiversity are the main parts of land. Among them, the nature is the main part. If we talk about nature, nature is what we see and what we feel. Nature is like a mother who never scolds us unless things we do anything wrong. It provides us the air to breathe, the water to drink, and the soil to make a home. Next, if we talk about trees, according to the research, more than 25,000 creatures live on trees. Trees are air purifiers because they absorb pollutant gases. Soil erosion, flooding, desertification are the main problems of deforestation. Noise and air pollution controlled by trees. Most industries like paper, rubber, medicine industries need trees because their employees are dependent on trees and their products. Next, if we talk about forests, the earth is 70% of land animals and plant species belong to forests. The forest is a collection of various animals and collection of various plants. A forest provides habitats and foods for millions of animals. The forest is like a magical world because there are unbelievable things in forest which we don't know. We can't compare the beauty of nature with anything. Lastly, biodiversity. What is this biodiversity? Biodiversity means the variety of plants and animals. As a Sri Lankan, I'm happy to say Sri Lanka has a good biodiversity. Biodiversity makes up all the living beings on planet Earth, including all the animals, plants, and microorganisms. Biodiversity is essential as it maintains the ecological balance of our planet. So many endemic species are facing the risk of endangered due to their homes being destroyed. So, I think now you know what are the benefits of this life land. If we destroyed this land, what happened? To sustain this world, we won't protect land. That's why UN SDGs propose our life is on land. So let's practice to protect our life land. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, dear speech master Dinuli. We will continue protecting the land. And yes, we are so happy that the biodiversity, that Sri Lanka is a beautiful country with a great and different biodiversity. Thank you. A big, big clap for you. And keep saving the forest there. Keep saving the forest because the forests are we are giving us a breathe, a deep breath from the beautiful, beautiful plants and beautiful forests. Thank you. Now we are moving to our next guest. Let us see, Austria Crown. Welcome, welcome, dear Austria Crown. Please open your camera and unmute yourself. Austria, welcome. Austria.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, am I audible, ma'am?
You are audible but not visible. Now, yes. Great. Please continue. Welcome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, let me share my screen. My
Let us see.
Give me a second.
You are so lucky. Your surname is Crown. So you need to be a queen. A queen with a crown.
I'm
Am I
really sorry for
right?
that.
Yes. A beautiful queen.
That's my social name. That's not my real name.
Oh. Okay.
I couldn't get my
Yes. Dear, listen,
file.
please. Listen. You can only speak. No problem. No problem. You can start with the
Okay,
speech.
that's great.
Okay. Please
Am
continue.
can you watch me? Am I
We see you. We see you, dear. We see you and we hear you,
yes,
but we didn't see the presentation. Please keep
thank you so
on
much.
with your
So let
speech.
me start.
Yes, of course.
Okay. The topic of my position, of course, is quality education and child labor, which both are very serious topics to discuss. So, what is quality education? Quality education is defined as one that focuses on the social, emotional, mental, and physical cognitive, like development of each student regardless of gender, race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, and geographic location. Basically, to educate every child that it's their right to get educated. Every child of every country, every state, every color. So that what actually quality education means. And United Nations, while United Nations added that in their SDG goals, the United Nations understand the supremacy of
Oh, dear. We lost you. Austria. Austria, dear. We don't hear you, Austria. Austria. I think we lost her. I think
hello.
we lost. Yes, you are here. Bravo. Welcome. You're back. Continue,
Oh,
please.
I'm really sorry for that
No,
disturbances.
dear. No, dear.
Okay.
No, dear. It's okay. Today are network issues. No problem.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you, ma'am. So I was talking about why United Nations added that quality education in SDG goals. So the United Nations understand the supremacy of education for a brighter and prosperous future and is therefore of the consequences that quality education and not merely education should be a reality for all. In its sustainable development goals, the UN has identified quality education as a major goal to ensure the transformation of the world by 2030. Education must fully assume its central role in helping people to forgive must more just, peaceful, and tolerant society. You know, education provides you all people in all fields, like in medical, like in army. So, education, quality education must to gain a better society. Hello, Miss. Hello, Miss. I can't hear you. Okay, I'm continuing without I'm continuing again. Okay. So I was talking about United Nations. Why is it important? Why quality education is important? Of course, we have to discuss these topics. We are aware of how technology changing the face of education. Not only has the mode of receiving education changed, but the methods of teaching students have also evolved. Earlier, education was more of a monologue, but nowadays, teachers encourage students to maintain a two-way flow of information in classrooms. The United Nations has identified a multitude of problems at the global level that, if not addressed, can lead to serious problems. Of course, if not given proper education, it can lead to serious problems. It can lead to corrupted doctors, corrupted soldiers. So quality education is must. Corporate engineers, how this goal can be achieved. This is a very important topic. The increasing number of crimes, wars, disease outbreaks, drastic economic downfalls, climate change, and many other factors have led to unexpected changes in societies around the globe. So, due to this, educationist and developmental organizations around the world emphasize the need for quality education as stressing the need and limiting people.
Austria, dear. Again, the network issues. Please.
Is it, ma'am? Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, we are losing you. Yes, we are losing you. Please, can you give us your conclusion, please?
Yes, yes, why not? Let me go to the conclusion. Basically, I was connecting child labor with education, and for concluding, I must say that child labor. There are many reasons of child laboring by helping that families, by helping that children, by helping that societies. We can give them quality education, and we can get them away from this disaster from child labor, so they can become a respected person in the society, and they can work like in a high society in spite of working like just as a labor. That was just my conclusion.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you for a great speech. Keep doing a great work. We are really proud on you. And you know, you give us more strength, and now we are sure, listening you and other amazing students, that we have a bright future. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much to you also. Thank you. Have a good
Yes.
day.
Thank you. Have a great day. Now we are trying to get Miss Akhtar. Please, Amina, please unmute yourself and open your mic.
Me audible to you?
Yes, you are. Welcome. Welcome, dear.
Thank you. Um, you will see the screen.
We see you, but I cannot share your screen. We don't see your
Okay.
screen. You
Okay.
can speak. You can speak. No problem.
Okay. You see the screen or not?
No, no, dear. No, dear. I don't see. You can start with your speech, please.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. My name is Amina Akhtar, and I am a student of Superior University, and my department is BSMLS Medical Lab Sciences. And the topic that I will describe and give presentation to all of you is quality education. It is SDG goal number 4, as you know, and quality education. Firstly, we have to know that what is quality education. An education that is well designed to provide the recipient with an all-round development of skills and potentials to achieve success in their future invaders in a society. It's an complete and a beautiful definition of education that is really very important for a girl and a boy. And in we are living in that society where the boy and the girl means that the gender's equality. We have to know that boy and girl have a complete set of life. We know about it, but the point is education is really very important for a girl and a boy. Aims, there are many things, and there are many things about we don't know the aims, but in quality, but in the education we have to know the aims. Otherwise we do not study, we do not get the opportunity, we do not get anything if we don't know the
Dear,
aims.
dear, dear, please, can I ask you something? Is this your screen visible? Somebody share the screen so we see the screen. Is this your screen?
Yes, it's mine.
Can you click then?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Now you see the screen or not?
We still see not it didn't open yet, but I think it will. Click again. Click again.
It's opened.
Not yet.
Um,
No.
Just click on
Click
share.
again. Click again.
okay.
Okay, we lost we lost it now. We lost your screen.
Just wait a second. Now it's clear to you, all of you, or not?
No.
No.
No, no,
I
dear.
don't problem.
Yes, great. Now, please, if you can put full screen. Yes, quality education for all. Please put a full screen if you can.
It's already full. I don't know
It,
where's the problem. You saw the screen?
yes,
It's
we
a
see the
PPT.
slide. Yes, we see the PPT.
Okay.
Please continue there, please.
Okay. Aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. As I am discussing about before, is that we get opportunities if we know the aims. The reduction of disparities and inequities in education, both in terms of access and quality. The next one is goals. Contextualization of knowledge, praxis and techniques, critical thinking, research and communication. If we do research and communication with others and through books and through internet and we research many things that we want to know, then it will a very beautiful and a good message for everyone, and we can also deliver the knowledge that you get that you did before. The next is the core purposes of education can be broken down into four basic purposes. Personal education should enable young people to engage with the world within them as well as world around them. The first one is cultural, economic, and the second one is social core competencies. Table of contents, lesson, topic, tips, and exercise. It's a main thing. According to me, lesson. You can describe the topic of the section means that lesson that we give others or that we get from our teachers and from our mates or as so on. And the topics. Firstly, we have to decide that what type of topic you discover or what type of topic you have studied. When you will study it or when you have research on that topic, you have a great grip on it. And tips, when we start to learn and when we start to describe any topic, we give some tips that you can remind from these tips. And the fourth one is exercise. Exercise mean that why it is important. Exercise means that you have to relax your mind for many topics and you have to recover your mind that you can study it ever and ever. Why it is important? Now the question arises, education relied on one-way communication. Education is really very important for everyone, but now teachers encourage interactive exchange with students. The United Nations recognizes various global problems that, if left unaddressed, can have severe consequences. To address these issues, there is a growing need of competent leaders and experienced professionals in the respective field. The promotion of leadership skills and the ability of influence students are essential aspects of encourage positive change in education. The thing is, education, as we know, education is a main thing. Education is the key of success, we can say. If we want to success ourselves and if we want to see ourselves on the big level on and I can say that education means studied that ever we can study every topic, every book or everything You have to study it good, and we start means that we start like a that we can build up ourselves or we can other. If we study the topic, you have to study like that that you can deliver others. It's not only for ourselves, it's for others. We have to deliver to others. It's the main thing ever. If we think that this knowledge is only for you, that means you are wrong. You have to spread with others that they will know about what's going on in their lives and what's going on in this society. The last slide but not least, words full of wisdom that someone important said and can make the reader get inspired. Someone famous said about this. Last but not least, I am very thankful for Sir Faisal Fiaz, who gave us the platform for recognizes ourselves and to see others that and we have to give opportunity that how can we develop our confidence level and how can we develop our studies and skills and many things. I'm really very thankful for Sir Faisal Fiaz and ma'am Professor Nada. Thank you so much, ma'am, and hope you would like my presentation. And thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. It was an amazing presentation. And yes, we are very thankful to your great Professor Faisal Fayaz because he is a great academician, a great
Yes, ma'am.
professor. And
Yes, ma'am.
how we know him, we know how he is sharing his knowledge, his love to his great students. A big, big, big clap for all of you. Professor Faisal, you are amazing. You are awesome. Congratulations. Professor Faisal, before we call you, let me call Ayesha Fahim. Ayesha, welcome. You can unmute yourself, please.
Yes,
Welcome.
ma'am. Ma'am, can I start?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Dear Ayesha, you are trying to share your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Okay, let us see. It's not yet coming.
Ma'am, my slide is visible.
No, dear, we don't see nothing yet. No. I think it is a problem because our Dr. Ucha is a host, so little bad network, so that is a problem with the sharing. So you can start with the speech, maybe the presentation comes. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Aisha Fahim from Superior University, Lahore, Pakistan. Firstly, I am thankful to Allah Almighty and then Sir Faisal Fayaz and everyone. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to present here. Today I am here to present the topic education, quality education. For this, there is a goal made by United Nations in September 2015 and quality education UNSDG 4, which purpose is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong opportunities for all. And now I will discuss the issues and hurdles in the quality education. Lack of resources, less budget, and child labor is the biggest issue. And we should need to stop child labor. We want a world with education for all, and everyone has a right to education. Today, however, 57 million children in the world who are remain out of school. And I think the basic root of child labor is poverty, illiteracy, and unemployment. So we can control this problem by giving educational services to the child, and giving free education, and giving awareness to the parents about education and support families who are not able to educate their child, and we should need to support them. And now I will discuss about the suggestions and the target of quality education. The target of quality education can be achieved by bringing some revolutionary changes to ensure better planning and the some ways we can improve the quality of education and giving education everyone, which is motivating the child, stress upon parents about education, giving awareness to the parents in the community, giving awareness to the others in the community and who don't know about this, and making education more practically oriented and I want to say that there are many people who are not able to educate their child. We should need to support financially and them. And I think that if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. At last, I want to say that want a world with education for all. We should need to support our country, our world. We can, if we all work together on these 17 SDG goals, we can make a world very beautiful from every point of view. And I think that I end my speech by a quotation that one child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. So education is the only solution. Education first. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much.
Bravo, bravo, great, Ayesha. One book, one pen can
Thank you
change
so
the
much,
world,
ma'am.
and you are already changing the world because when we hear this helping other students who don't have education financial, that is something special that we need, all need to help each other. We need to help each other. We need to be humanitarian. Great, great, Aisha. Thank you. Professor
Thank you.
Faisal, we are really proud on you.
Thank you so much.
Great. Do we have any more student? Shabila, Syed, Shabila? Did you make your mic to work, Shabila? Shabila. Okay. Professor Faisal, we can continue with you. Welcome. Let us hear you. Let us hear you too. Okay, Shabila is here. Shabila, please start. Open your mic and camera. We see you, but don't hear you. Dear Shabila, we still have a problem with your mic. It don't works. It don't work. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, we try. It don't works. Something is not okay. Okay, Professor Faisal, let us continue with you. Shabila has problems with the mic. She tried few times and she cannot connect us with the voice. So please, welcome.
First of all, greetings to all. I'm really grateful to all of you that Ma'am Uche and Dr. Nada, you organized this wonderful event. I'm in New York at this time and I'm struggling to attend UNSTG conference in New York as well soon. So when we talk about UNSTG 17 goals, so obviously these are the basically initiatives taken by the good-hearted people who want to make this world more beautiful without any difficulty, without any problems. They want to see people happy. They want cooperation, support, empowerment, empathy, sympathy, and each and everything to strengthen the future generations of the world. So the agenda of UNSDG is only this, that they want, or UN want this thing, that they want to make and create the 21st century problem solvers community or future generations. And along with all these things, to save the resources of the world as well. Reason is this: we are the inhabitants of this world, and we are the people, we are the humans who is living on this earth. We are using this earth, and we are utilizing all the resources of this planet. So if this planet does not have the resources, or it's become crushed, so obviously the future generations will suffer. So there is a need to save all the things related to this planet, as well as for humans as well. So when we talk about climate change action, zero hunger, poverty, future support, gender equality, collaboration, cooperation, partnership, quality education, uh, innovation, technology, and these are all the 17 goals that you have. It's all about this thing, that how we can preserve each and everything. There is a need to save the resources of the planet. There is a need to save the humans as well. Reason, if humans suffer or the planet suffer, so indirectly or indirectly humans will suffer. And you know very well that ozone layer depletion problem is in front of us. Then climate change action, it's being happened here, and humans are facing a lot of problems while surviving in this earth as well. Some people having lack of resources related to food, and someone having basically problems like communication, connection, technology, or you can say gender equality, or you can say this thing, uh, digital divide problem as well. So when we talk about digital divide, it's what happened that multinational companies or the basically advanced countries, they want to empower or give more strength and technology to some specific areas of the people or the community or the world. Reason is this: they want to see them more better, more strong as compared to the other one. But this one is basically problem. It's what happened that equality level is going down. But again, UN struggling, UN trying to basically make each and everything align with equality, to make them streamline each and every process. And I always appreciate this thing, that UN's approach or thinking approach is 100% accurate to save the earth and the humans as well. But again, evils and goods things always there in this earth. There are some people who are very good, they are very kind-hearted, but there are some evil humans as well. So someone want to serve the community, someone want to save the planet and to save the humans as well. But there are some other peoples as well who want to basically become wealthy while misusing the resources of the planet, while destroying the basically climate change or climate barriers like things. So there are many different things. But this is the credit goes to UN, which is struggling, which is basically, you can say, making their efforts best to align each and every community and the country to work on these 70 goals, to make this world more beautiful, to make all the humans having basic standards of life, which is the basic right of every human. But we know very well that this planet having a lot of diversity, region wise, climate wise, resources wise. So every region, every part of the world having variation and different kinds of, you can say, climate and the other things as well. But still there is approach of UN 17 SDG goals, that there is a need to streamline, that every human could get the basically basic standard of life, food, safety, health, security, quality education, partnership, quality communication, and all the other things, water and the other things. So there is a need to understand this thing, that we have to basically support UN SDG goals and we have to serve them. Reason UN SDG goals are on the right path for our generation. It's in the Holy Quran as well that if you save every human, so it means you save all the community or the all human mankind. So remember this thing that good things, good deeds are the most important things for you. Reason if you do good, then obviously you will get good things in this earth as well. So if humans become want to become happy, so there is a need to serve the community, there is a need to align, and there is a need to make them more empower the youngsters and the communities so that they could basically make this world more beautiful, more cooperative, more supportive, more fabulous, and you can say that every human having a basically complete basic standard of life structure as well. So UN SDG goal is working that not a single one could deprive of food. So obviously, this one it's a very good initiative and it's a very difficult thing while monitoring, while controlling the whole areas of the world that where is the basically deficiency of food is available. For example, when we talk about Somalia, African country, and other African countries, so they have a lot of problems, economy wise, food wise. Starvation is there, and again there is no peace, there is no gender equality, there is no tolerance level as well. So remember this thing that humans are recognized only for their good deeds. So if they have good things, good deeds, then obviously their personality, their recognition, and their reward will be given by Allah or God as well. So UNST goal is totally working on the natural phenomena procedure to save the earth and to save the human. If you deeply analyze each and every factor and every goal, you can see that how much work has been done by UNSDG go UN team to make this world more beautiful. UNSDG Goal 2030 agenda, which has been launched, and still UN is working and struggling on it to streamline every part of the every area of the 17 goals, UNSDG goals as well. So remember this thing, if we want to make this world a peaceful place, so there is a need of collaboration, cooperation, and love, peace, and tolerance as well. Reason I have already told you that there are different variations and diversities everywhere in the world, even in the minds of people as well. African, Asian, European countries, American people, they have their own myths, they have their own customs, and according to that, they have their own beliefs and their basically mental approaches as well. That how to deal, how to think, and how to basically treat to someone, and they have obviously according to them they have their own objective as well. But remember this thing that equality is very important, and when we talk about this thing that all humans are same, even they are American, African, Asian, or European, all humans are same. As this, we have to work to make this world more beautiful, we have to spread the love, we have to spread the peaceful community, we have to spread the peaceful messages to the whole inhabitants of this world. And we have to stop the war and just like you can say conflicts of something like. Reason is this that being a human, every human having basically some problems, you can say, or every problem, every human having their own desires and targets as well. So humans' approaches vary from person to person as well as places to places and requirement to requirement as well. So approaches wise, target wise, desires wise, every human is not equal. They have their own basically insights in their mind. Even it can be good or bad as well. But remember this thing: nature or God or Allah always support to the person who basically work and follow the good deeds. Sorry, I could not sleep from last 2 nights due to a
Okay,
lot
okay,
of works,
Professor.
but
It's
I'm
okay.
struggling.
Thank you very
So
much.
I'm
Thank you.
concluding this thing that UNSC goals. It's basically it's a good approach. It's a good thing, and we have to work on it to make this world beautiful and to empower this basically agenda as well. So we have to follow all the rules regulation, and we have to support these SDG goals to earn good deeds as well as and to make this world more beautiful as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Faisal. It was really great. I didn't want to interrupt you, but you know that we have limited time, only 5 minutes. So
Yeah, no problem,
you
Dr.
talk
Nada.
a lot
Thank
because
you
we
very
know that
much.
you can talk a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let us move. Let us move from Pakistan. We are moving to Dr. Ucha. We are moving to Georgia. We have Maka Shikaruliza. Welcome there, Maka. Please unmute yourself and open your camera. There, Maka. Welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. I have
Welcome.
internet problem, but okay, okay. I start now my speech. Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Thank you very much. And the Sustainable Development Goals are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. They address the global challenges we face, including those related to poverty, inequality, climate change, and environmental degradation, peace of and justice. The 17 goals are all interconnected, and in order to leave no one behind, it's important that we achieve them all by 2030. Why do we need SDGs? The world has changed dramatically and in the last 2 decades, but there are four shifts that are particularly serious. And firstly, we are closer than ever to eradicate extreme poverty. Secondly, human societies are causing more damage than ever to the planet and the environment. And thirdly, inequality among and between countries is increasing. And we now 17 SDGs and SDG one first times to end poverty knowledge for malaria and goal to end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. And SDG 3 aspires to ensure health and well-being for all and including a bold commitment to end the epidemics of AIDS, tuberculosis, malaria, and other communicable diseases in 2030. SDG 4 ensures that all girls and boys complete free primary and secondary schooling by 2030, and this SDG is very special for me. It also aims to provide access to affordable vocational training and to eliminate gender and wealth disparities with the aim of achieving universal access to a quality higher education. And SDG 5 aims to achieve and gender inequality, and SDG 6 calls to ensuring universal access, sanitation and hygiene. And SDG 7 calls for ensuring universal access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable energy. And SDG 8 recognizes the importance of sustainable economic growth and high levels of economic productivity for the creation of the well-paid quality jobs and calls for opportunities for full employment and decent work for all. SDG 9 calls for building resilient and sustainable infrastructure and promotes inclusive and sustainable industrialization. Sustainable Development Goal 10 aims at reducing inequality within and among countries. The SDG calls for reducing inequalities in income as well as those based on age, disability, race, ethnicity, origin, religion, or economic or other status within a country. SDG 12 calls for a comprehensive set of actions for businesses, policymakers, and practices. And Sustainable Development Goals 13 urges to take action to combat climate change, and it expects climate change in now affecting every country on every continent. And SDG 14 targets seek to prevent and reduce marine pollution, further the sustainable management and protection of marine and coastal ecosystems. And Goal 15 focuses specifically on managing forest sustainability. And Goal 16 promote just, peaceful, and inclusive societies. Goal 16 is about promoting peaceful and inclusive societies, providing access to justice for all, and building effective, accountable, and build inclusive institutions at all levels. And Goal 17 aims to strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Partnership are the glue for SDG implementation and will be essential to making the agenda a reality. The SDGs are designed to end poverty, hunger, AIDS, and discrimination against women and girls. The creativity, know-how, technology, and financial resources from all of society is necessary to achieve the SDGs in every context. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, dear Maka. Thank you for your speech. Thank you for your speech on the Sustainable Development Goals. You give us a huge frame about touching each one SDGs. Thank you so much. And now, Dr. Ucha, I think I'm the last speaker today. Today I'm the last speaker, so what will let me see. Can I share? Can I share my presentation? If I can. So please, you will tell
Sure.
me is it visible? Let me try. Shabila is here again. Shabila, do your mic work now?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Great. Great, Shabila.
Thank
Let
goodness.
thank God. Thank God. Okay,
You
there's
know, the
Shabila.
network today isn't just working.
Okay,
Bravo.
okay, there. No problem. You can start there. Welcome.
All
For the
right.
third time. Welcome. Great.
Thank you so much. And apologies for the inconvenience that my mic wasn't working
No,
quite.
dear. No, apologize. You don't have an influence on that.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. All right. So, good evening from Pakistan. And thank you all for coming over here, availing your precious time and giving us this informative information on the environment and all the things that are happening around us with your platinum experience. Thank you all. I'll give a brief introduction about myself. My name is Shabila Said Ahmed, and I am a student at Superior University. I'm doing BS in Medical Lab Sciences, bachelor's. So the topic of my presentation is quality education for all, which is SDG goal number 4, as we all know. I particularly hammer out this topic because I'm a student as well, and I do know the value of education, and I really am grateful for what Allah has given me this opportunity to get education at a very decent and very well maintained place. So my presentation is quality education for all. All right. Education is a fundamental right and a key driver for individuals and societal development. Education for all. It actually aims ensure
that every person, regardless of their caste, their background, their race, their skin color, any circumstances, they have the access to education. This presentation will explore the importance of education for all and the challenges and the solution in achieving this goal. So, Martin Luther King Jr. said, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. So, the importance, it empowers individuals with knowledge, skill, and critical thinking abilities, reduces poverty and social inequalities, promotes economic growth and sustainable development, fosters social cohesion, tolerance, and peace, advances gender equality, and empowers marginalized groups. So I would like to add a thing over here that education is actually that key that unlocks the doors of opportunity and empowers individuals to create a better future for themselves and their communities. First of all, then the challenges that we face while promoting good education is that lack of access, limited infrastructures and resources in remote areas, gender based discrimination and cultural biases, poverty and economic inequalities. The quality of education, that's number two. Inadequate teachers training and low teacher to students ratio, outdated curriculum and teaching methods, insufficient learning material and technology. The third one challenge we face is socioeconomic factors, child labor and early marriage, which is like one of the most major causes, and it has become so common and casual that we almost neglect it. But it's one of the major things. And displacement, discrimination based on race, uh, ethnicity, and social class. So the strategies we can acquire, we can use to overcome these challenges are universal access, build and improve school and educational infrastructure, eliminate gender disparities and cultural barriers. The second strategy is enhance quality of education, that is invest in teachers training and professional development programs, update curriculum to meet modern needs and remote critical thinking. Third one is address socioeconomic factors, eradicate child labor, and support at risk children. Provide education in conflict affected and displaced communities. So, partnership and collaboration is a must. It's never a one man job. You cannot just stand up all alone and do all this stuff. We definitely need some collaboration. We need participation and all the hands together to work. So, collaboration between government, civil society, and international organization is essential. Public-private partnerships can mobilize resources and experiences. Knowledge sharing and best practice exchange strategies, intervention, engaging communities and parents in education and promote success. Monitoring and evaluation. Establish robust monitoring and evaluation mechanism. Track progress towards education for all goals. Use data to identify gaps and inform policy decisions. Ensure accountability and transparency in education system. So to conclude, I would say education for all is a fundamental right and a catalyst for individuals and social development. The barriers are such as lack of access, quality issue, and socioeconomic factors must be addressed. And to conclude, I would say remember, education has the power to transform lives, break the cycle of poverty, and build a brighter future for generations to come. Let us continue to strive for inclusion and equitable education systems that leave no one behind. Thank you once again for the participation and commitment to the cause of education for all. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, great Shabila. It was really wonderful, incredible, outstanding, giving your insights, your opinions, your solutions. We
Thank
are
you.
really proud on you. We are really proud on you, and keep doing a great work. Keep doing a great work because you have a big potential, and we really feel your potential, and we see you have great communication skills. So keep doing, keep practicing on all your skills.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's an honor to be able to present on such great personalities such as you and Sir Faisal Fayaz, the host of the show, Miss Uchalin. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome, and I hope we will see you again very, very soon. Welcome.
Thank you.
Dr. Uche, where are you, Dr. Uche? Dr. Uche. Dr. Uche, our Shabila is finished. Do you hear me, Dr. Uche? Dr. Uche is freezing again. So let me see. I think that today I'm a last presenter. So I will try to share my presentation. Professor Faisal, you will tell me is it visible? Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so let me try. Let me try. I don't know because Dr. Uche is a host, so we don't know. Can we go? I will try. Um, is it coming?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Why? Why not? It's not coming. Okay,
Yes,
it
it's
is.
visible.
Yes, great. It disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, it's now it's clear.
Yes. Okay, I will come back. So, my topic today is innovation in education. I'm according to the SDG 9. Why innovation? Because today there is nothing without innovation, invention. Uh, in SDGs, I can say in Croatia, proudly, we are working a lot on all 17 SDGs and also investing in all 17 SDGs. Here is a pyramid. We see which SDGs are faring on the economy, which are going on the society, and which are in correlation with environment. So directly, the SDG 8, 9, 10, 12, 17, they have a big and huge impact on the economy. We today, like individuals, we can use technology, we can put a new technology, we can do a lot, but without government and without the policies, we cannot do nothing alone. Here, I want to show one example. There are so many lessons from pandemic. We have so many scenarios. I want to say that we will never return back. We are where we are. We are educators and we are trainers for the future. And we need to practice and we need to do that like educators for the future. So we need to provide access to all the resters to participate in this, giving everything just in time. So this is a strategy for the education. If we want to, we need to focus on the strategy. What is the strategy? We need to ensure for all the academics, the learning for our students, provide professional support, ensure the social development of students, well-being for the students, well-being for us teachers, social services to the students, support students of the risk of violence. Today, we really our speakers today touch each one of these strategies. What I'm showing here on this, I make a big survey on this, and really there are so many problems. We need to encourage and we need to do project-based learning with so many innovations. In Croatia, we have so many entrepreneurship innovation projects where I always involve my students. This is one on which we are working almost 3 years. It is a word about smart village. We are talking about the smart village design. That is a rural development eco innovation. We are focusing on the innovation, sustainable mobility, renewable energy, bio and circular economy, social innovations, agriculture, food, digitalization, and all. And yes, a smart village is a new concept and it is really a new innovative project. There are so many aims of the project, but I want to say one aim. We don't want our youth to leave our rural parts of Croatia. So we think that almost we have smart cities, but we want to have the smart villages with where the students will have the job. They will have all the conditions for the living. There are three hypotheses which we make, and really it is statistical significant if we talk about this living, staying in a town, or going to the village. Village can offer you the work. There were 941 respondents from Croatia rural areas. We talked with them in only one county, in Split Dalmatia County. It was the population between 24 and 45 years. We explore the quality, we explore the conditions of quality of living in a village. What are the benefits if we want to live in a village in the comparison with a town? Our respondents are giving these answers. Mostly satisfied for 42%, highly only 12%. So we want more to be more satisfied. So we are continuing to work on this project. This is only a little piece of the things what we are doing here. Here we put all the advantages and the disadvantages, what are for living and what are for the village comparing to live to the city. So lower income, less relaxation, less spare time, healthy food, more physical work, less opportunities for political economic activities. We make this main descriptive statistics and we got conclusion to our hypothesis. Uh, if we talk about the low standard of living, it are 3%. Poor conditions of the youth are the 7.6. Poor traffic services and no job opportunities. So survey results are the next solving essential hardships of living in these rural parts related to the economic issues as a lack of job opportunities, limited profession, lower income comparing to the urban areas. All our goals are set and we can achieve them. Here are a few things we are the students are taking care about the digital marketing, making all materials for the promotion. We have so many subjects, so we can make a big correlation between entrepreneurship, the training firms, corporate responsibility. So it is great to do this with the students, taking care about each one segment. You see our foods, our recipes, our eco healthy food. We have a tourist. We are offering the tourist services, uh, like horsing, preparing the weddings, swimming, so many rafting on the rivers. So there are so many activities, and this in our work we always take care about the students with the special needs. They are our friends. We are involving them in everything what we do because they need to be. This is inclusive education, which we are talking, and we need really to act, and we are doing that. So we make this is one also what we do in this project. We call it help small business. We make app. It is like any other app. When you press the button go, you can register on this app. Doing here we have the business, the family business, and like example, you don't need to go to the city, to the town to buy no one product. We have all nearby us, and just one click and you get the vegetables, you get all the food on your home address. So, you see here today, I want to say what is quality education also. You, like an educator, you need to be multidisciplinary because you today you need to have hard skills, soft skills. If you don't know to make coding, programming, and other, how can your students do that? So, invest always. We need to invest always in our education, and then we can talk about the sharing, collaboration, and cooperation between our colleagues and giving the knowledge to our students. How can they be more innovative? If you are innovative, if you every day make brainstorming, brainwriting, start your lesson with motivation, inspiration, and like with brainstorming. Today maybe you don't have ideas, but tomorrow you will have a lot. Please write all your ideas, because today maybe you don't have the financial situation, you don't have the money, but tomorrow maybe you give an opportunity and maybe your idea will be realized. Always think about that, always think about that, because what you give to your students, it will be double back to you. It is called a return on the investment. How much you invest, you will get. Our brilliant students today from Pakistan just say that if you give to somebody help, if you help somebody, it will be double return back to you. And we are talking about the ROI. And that is the reason of our work and the reason of our life, and giving this for our students. So, empower our students to take action, learning about the action, learning through action, and learning from action. Thank you for the attention. Greetings from Croatia, and let us continue working and growing together. Thank you, Dr. Uche. Thank you, Dr. Uche, for this great conference. We were together more than 3 hours. No network issues. There were no problem. We come to the end of this great SDG conference. Dr. Uche, what you say?
Wow, this is just amazing. Regardless the technical glitches I personally experienced earlier on, I believe you can still hear my voice loud and clear. I'm so
Now you can talk with us.
happy,
Professor
so super
Dali,
excited that
Professor
you
Dali
are
was
just
with us
a
from the beginning.
yeah. I can, yes,
I want
honestly, I want
to.
this the network. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Sorry.
please.
I want to thank you, Dr. Uche, for your opportunity, for this opportunity. Everyone presentation was very, very interesting. Good luck to everyone. Good luck you, Dr. Uche, Dr. Nada, Dr. Faisal.
Thank you very much, Dr. Oche and Professor Nada as well. We know very well that if we spread the positive things, then obviously everywhere will be positivity in the minds of humans. So sharing is caring, and we are spreading love, peace, and positive attitude in the minds of young generation through education, through spreading these messages. We are empowering them more strength and uh, more basically good things in the minds, in the spirits of these young generations. We are making you with on through this platform. We are struggling to make them more better problem solver for 21st century problems, so that each and everyone could be survive better in future, and in this way they can basically complete their challenges and their targets as well. Reason, if you help to someone, obviously Allah helps those who help themselves, God help those who help themselves. So you are giving something, us infusing a spirit in the minds of humans that you can do this thing. So you are motivating, you are keeping their spirit high. So when all humans or some of the humans do this thing, obviously they can earn good deeds, and obviously their reward given by God, no one can give in this earth as well by human side. So it's from concluding messages from my side. Now Dr. Oche, the founder of 21st Digi Skills.
Wow. This is really amazing. I really would like to appreciate all our speakers, distinguished speakers, unique, impeccable, and phenomenal speakers, right from the first speaker to the wow conference topper. Bravo, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. And to our wow future generation, the future leaders, our students, they are always coming to this platform to they're making us proud. They have been imparting other students, other schools as well, because they have a lot of schools, other students coming up that they really want to join us in this movement. This is really amazing. This is how it should be. And we, just like one of the speakers says, that they are looking up to us as a role model. Yes, we teachers are doing the most. We are channeling them to the right path that they should follow. And all they really need is just a little guide, just a little push. You see them doing amazing things because teachers' learning has shifted to the students learning that all they need is just a guide, facilitating, then you see them doing amazing stuff. I'm so proud of all our students, all brand ambassadors. Those are here today to share their nuggets of wisdom. We also learn from them as well. I must apologize. Earlier on, my network was off and on, but I persisted. Just like Aisha, I just like her commendable effort. Regardless, so many times that she tried, but her speaker was not coming through for her. She persisted. In this time we are right now, we really need perseverance. We really need a consistent. We really need. She really just showcased all that, and other speakers as well. There are some that had technical glitches that we are unable to join. Just few of them, but just like I myself did as well. Not regardless of all my moderator, co-host, just on the show, but Professor Dr. Nada took the bull by its horn, and you see, and everything just was smoothly conducted. Thank you,
Yeah.
moderated. Thank you so much, Professor Nada, and to our amazing speakers. You did so well today, and so proud of everyone. Don't worry, time will come when we are going to have very soon. You're going to have enough time to speak. We are so everyone is invited by tomorrow next. Oh, my network not now. We are going to share the details about that. As you all know, 24 Digi Skills is celebrating her fourth
We are
anniversary.
having a big celebrity, Dr. Ucha, big third birthday, celebrity birthday.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so super excited. We started this 3 years ago with all of you. With Professor, both Professor Fairs, he's here. Nada, oh, thank you so much. We started it 3 years ago of advocating for United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we are going to do it it's going to be a massive conference at Ton where we'll be expecting like 500 to 1,000 speakers from across the globe to participate in this massive conference at Ton. So to celebrate this year, it's not been easy. It has not been easy. I would like to thank every one of you for being part of this because without you all, without our loyal fans, followers, educators around the globe. That's your maximum support. We wouldn't have been here, without being where we are today, and we are still growing. Thank you so much for being part of our success story. We are giving opportunity for both teachers and students, those their voices that have never been heard in this platform, that has really been actualized. Their voices have been heard, the confidence have been built. And in fact, we are learning and growing together. We always here to learn with and from each other. That is really amazing. Thank you, everyone. We shall continue to push forward. We shall continue to move forward regardless the challenges. We are all our secret, yes, our secret challenges that we are dealing with. Even I myself, I didn't even allow it to get in the way of what I have passion for. I'm so passionate about in the teaching and learning process. So that is why everyone is invited for this conference at Tongue. It's going to be a huge success. We are going to have this is going to be a kind of yeah, it's pre-conference breaking event where everyone will be allowed to use your native language wherever you are. You can connect with your time zone. You can do everything. In fact, everyone will come together to celebrate with us. This is a moment of celebration for all of us. So join us to break this record. It's going to be awesome. And regardless of your language, you're welcome. So I really want to appreciate everyone for always being here, learning with and from each other, regardless ups and downs. Technical glitches can never stop us from acquiring more knowledge, learning with and from each other. I'm so happy that at least you can hear my voice. Yes, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor Nada, for taking control of everything. And so amazed with your wonderful work. I didn't have know how to deal with it, but you just took it upon yourself, and it was really amazing. And I'm so proud of our brand ambassadors, all the students coming all the time. There's so many of them really want to participate. These are avenue for everyone wherever you are in the world to participate, regardless of your time zone. You're going to have, we really have to have enough time to deal with this. But I just want to thank God Almighty for being merciful, for His grace. There's a lot of things that we're going to review at this third anniversary. So just stay tuned. Join us next week for another Sharing is Caring. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube handle, can you do that? And we welcome all our new global community members. Thank you so much. We are planning this a community week in a mega way. We really need your maximum support on this. And this is not only one person or two or three people can do. We really need a collaborative effort to actualize our dreams. We have started it 3 years ago, and we are not going to back down. Let's keep pushing. This has really showed that there is light, always light at end of tunnel. So let's keep pushing. Thank you so much. Yes, I've already shared feedback form. Please check that. Thank you everyone for being here, for being patient with us, especially the technical glitches that we experienced here today. And thank you so much, Professor Pfizer. I know you're not all that yawning and you're so tired, but you really made it here today. I'm so super proud of you. Thank you for your maximum support, and to all our speakers, I really would like to appreciate
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Professor Dali here this first time, and you really stood out. You really stood to conquer. She started from the beginning till the end. This is 3 hours. Oh, 3 hours, 30
Three
minutes. You
hours
are
and
still here
30
with us.
minutes,
I'm
Dr.
still counting.
Uche.
Thank you
Three
so
hours
much
and
for being
30
here.
minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we've already exceeded 3 minutes,
Yes,
30 minutes. So we are going to wrap it up right now. Thank you, everyone. And we really
yes.
appreciate you. We really appreciate you. Please, the feedback form has already been shared. I don't really know. Okay, I'm going to reshare this now. Or maybe if it has filled up, I'm going to share another one. Okay, thank you all our
Thank you so much.
attendees,
Yes,
our
thank you,
participants,
and
those
see
that
you
Yes.
all.
contributed so well
Bye.
today. Uh,
Thank you.
all
Bye
right, thank
bye.
you, everyone.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
much.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye. Do
bye.
have
Bye
a
bye.
wonderful
Goodbye.
Bye.
weekend. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
Goodbye. Take care.